Hi guys, so I'm here with Fortnite from Epic Games, and it's a very popular title at the moment. It's a 100-player player versus player game and very similar to PUBG. Now I wanted to check out in this video here just how well will it run on Nvidia's MX150 that you see now in quite a few 8th generation Intel powered laptops. Like this one here, this is Xiaomi's Mi Notebook Pro, 15.6 inches. It has 8 gigabytes of RAM and paired up with that Core i5-8250U. So in this video, I'm going to test out 1080p gaming with the low preset, the medium preset, and the high one to see what kind of performance we're going to get out of this particular Nvidia GPU. It's very similar to the 1030, so those results should really be the same as that GPU too. I'm also going to do a little bit of overclocking here to see if we can help boost the performance. So let's dive into the game now and check out how well this configuration is going to run Fortnite. So using MSI Afterburner here, I'm going to overclock the GPU. So I've added 200 megahertz to the core clock and then 1 gigahertz or 1000 megahertz to the memory clock. Now this will vary from GPU to GPU, so don't use the exact values I have here. Test out and find what's stable for you. As long as it's not crashing, you don't see any artifacts, then you'll be fine. I'm also running the latest Nvidia drivers here at the time of this video. Okay, so for the whole duration of this video, I'm going to stick to using 1080p and the 3D resolution scaled to the full 100% full 1080p. So I will start off with medium settings and then I'll move on to using the high settings, but I won't be testing out Epic in this video because Epic's going to be just far too demanding for this relatively low-end GPU. So here we go, let's set this to medium first and we'll check out the performance. Okay, so looking good so far. We have 55 frames per second just right here at the start. So that's not too bad at all. And it does look good on medium still. You can see that. Not bad at all. Now I must warn you that my gameplay is not going to be wonderful. This is not what this video is about. It's not about my elite skills I have as a gamer because, no, I don't have any. It's just to check on the performance and how this is going to run. So it's still hovering 55 frames per second. And you can see the turbo there isn't exactly at the highest that this card could do. 1500 is where it's hovering around at the moment, that GPU. Okay, so I'm going to try and stick around with someone else that's in my squad, but I lost them already. Need to find a weapon first, of course. Okay, at least I got a tactical shotgun, that's something. So that frame rate is looking pretty good. I think you can safely say that with my overclock here, that it's going to be around 40 to 60 frames per second. So not bad at all, but for those of you that want the best kind of frames per second, let's now test out low settings. I'm about to die already. Wow, that didn't take me long. Anyway, low settings now. So here we go now on low setting. We're looking close to 100 frames per second, so that's really good. And obviously it doesn't look as nice, but not too bad. Okay, it's dipped down then to 89, 85 frames per second. And the map, that is still performing really well. Close to 100 frames per second. You might be able to hear the fans. They have kicked in already. Let's see where everyone's going. So it's actually, no, it's gone down to now 70 frames per second and lowering there. So you might be best to just actually leave this on the low setting. Weapons around here. Got to it already. Okay, so on the high setting I can see already it's taking quite a huge hit here. Yes, it does look visually a lot better, more pleasing to the eye, but only 36 frames per second, so when that map pops up, I bet you this thing's going to drop right down to probably below 30 frames per second, so I mean it's not looking ideal. Oh no, not as bad as I expected there. 40 frames per second. So I have the storm closing in on me, and I doubt I'm going to be actually able to outrun that. And you can see that really, this game you want to be playing on... Someone's shooting at me already. Oh dear. I didn't think I was going to last too long against... That guy seems to be pretty good. Anyway, so that's the video there. You can see, go with low settings is my recommendation, or medium if you must have something that looks a little bit better. But this hardware runs the game just fine. It's a very light engine, really quite scalable too. They've done a really good job, Epic Games, with just how many systems that this game is able to be playable on. And I do hope to see you back in the channel with my comparison of the Mi Notebook Pro, the i5 model against the i5 new revised 8th Gen Intel edition of the 13-inch model there. I'm going to have that comparison coming up very shortly. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.